En este video encontrarás preguntas con respuestas numéricas, basadas en experiencias reales de personas que ya pasaron la entrevista de ciudadanía. No podemos dudar al responder fechas o números relacionados con eventos importantes. Prepárate con confianza, claridad y determinación. Tú puedes lograrlo. Buena suerte, y comenzamos ya.
When did you first enter the United States?
I entered on January 10, 2004.
How long have you been living in the United States?
I have lived here for 20 years.
How many years have you had your green card?
I have had my green card for 15 years.
When did you get your permanent resident card?
I got my green card on May 5, 2009.
What is your date of birth?
My date of birth is June 27, 1965.
How old are you?
I am 59 years old, and I'm going to turn 60 this year.
When were you born?
I was born on June 27, 1965.
How many nationalities do you have?
I have one nationality, Mexican.
How many names have you used?
I have used 2 names.
What is your social security number?
My social security number is 123 45 67 89.
What are the last 4 digits of your social security number?
The last 4 digits are 6,789.
How many times have you been married?
I have been married 2 times.
How many times has your spouse been married?
My spouse has been married 1 time.
What is your spouse's date of birth?
My spouse was born on April 3, 1962.
How old is your spouse?
My spouse is 62 years old.
When did you get married?
I got married on June 21, 2005.
What is your previous spouse's date of birth?
My previous spouse is born on October 10, 1978.
When did your spouse become a U.S. citizen?
My spouse became a U.S. citizen on September 3, 2017.
How many years has your spouse been a U.S. citizen?
My spouse has been a U.S. citizen for 7 years.
How many children do you have?
I have 3 children.
What are your children's dates of birth?
My children were born on May 2, 2006, August 12, 2009, and January 27, 2014.
How many do not live with you?
One of my children does not live with me.
How many are under 18 years old?
2 of my children are under 18.
What is your height?
My height is 5 feet 6 inches.
What is your weight?
My weight is 150 pounds.
How many years have you lived at your current address?
I have lived at my current address for 1.5 years.
How many years did you live at your previous address?
I lived at my previous address for 2 years.
How many addresses have you lived at in the last 5 years?
I have lived at 3 addresses in the last 5 years.
When did you move to your current address?
I moved to my current address on October 1, 2023.
How many people live with you?
4 people live with me.
What is your zip code?
My zip code is 90210.
What is your house, apartment, or unit number?
My unit number is 123 apartment B.
What is your phone number?
My phone number is 123-456-7890.
What is your work phone number?
My work phone number is 123-456-7890.
How many jobs have you had in the last 5 years?
I have had 3 jobs.
When did you start your current job?
I started on February 10, 2023.
When did you leave your previous job?
I left on January 15, 2023.
What is your salary?
My salary is $22 per hour.
How many days do you work per week?
I work 5 days per week.
How many hours do you work per day?
I work 8 hours per day.
How many times have you traveled outside the U.S. in the last 5 years?
I have traveled 2 times.
On your last trip, when did you leave the United States?
I left on July 5, 2022.
On your last trip, when did you return to the United States?
I returned on July 20, 2022.
How many countries have you traveled to in the last 5 years?
I have traveled to 3 countries.
How many people traveled with you?
2 people traveled with me.
How many days did you spend outside the U.S. on your last trip?
I was outside for 15 days.
When was the last time you filed your taxes?
I filed my taxes in 2024.
Congratulations, you passed your interview. Can you verify that your information is correct?
Recuerda. No necesitas inglés avanzado. Muchas veces responder con el número exacto es suficiente. Comenta abajo si tienes dudas. O si quieres un próximo video con temas como matrimonio, hijos, trabajo o viajes. Suscríbete y activa la campanita para más videos que te acompañan en tu camino a la ciudadanía. Con gran fe de que muy pronto te felicitaremos.